Hi there. So super late. We've been doing DIY stuff all day and I haven't got to do my makeup, and I was like, I'll do it now. Mom life, DIY life, whatever. This is when I get to sit down and do my makeup. So here we go. This is Saint. This is your one compact of your entire face. I'm going to show you how I put my compact together, how you could put your compact together, and everybody does it a little bit differently, but I do it in the order of the makeup that I use. So it's my compact. We have all different size compacts. You can use a teeny tiny compact. You can use a big double decker. You can use a triple decker. But I like this. I like it all being right here so I can look in my mirror and apply my makeup. I already have my powders in here. These are all eyeshadows. I actually use this one for my brows. This is my setting powder, and then we're gonna go through the rest of it. So they all magnetize in here like this. They're not gonna fall out. When you go through the DQ drive-through and you get a blizzard, what's that thing they do? They like stick it out the window and turn it over and your spoon doesn't fall out, right? That is the same idea. It's not gonna go anywhere. It magnetizes in, which means that since these are individual, every time you need a new color, you need a refill, you only have to buy what you need. You only buy the colors for you. You only buy the colors that you want. So this color is my first color, and this is my main foundation color. This is the color that most closely matches my skin tone. And I'm going to place this in areas like this. You don't have to apply with your finger if you don't want to, but I'm doing this to show you exactly how easy this is to apply, how lightweight it is, how great the coverage is. So you see this right here, my main foundation color. It is super lightweight, and you get color match to these colors, to all of your perfect colors, and then you can grab whatever you want to grab, buy whatever you want to buy, and then fill up your compact based on only what you need. And that's what makes it so different, okay? That's my main color. The next thing I'm gonna do is I go in with my contour color right here. And I place this up here and here, and the colors warm up as they're on your skin. So then everything blends really nicely. I'm gonna place my contour right here, right like under and next to my cheekbone, just like this. And don't worry if it's too dark, because it all blends out, it all blends together. I promise you it'll be okay. I'm going to contour my nose a little, right? So this is gonna slim our nose, give us like a nose job. If you haven't been matched to Saint yet, I want you to tell me in the comments, how do they color match? So what you do is you send me a picture without any of this on your face. You send me a picture of no makeup facing a naturally lit window. So make sure you take your picture during the day. Nothing, no makeup. Make sure I can see your neck. And then I look at your neck, I look at your face, you tell me whether or not you have texture, redness, dark under eye, and then I send you back all of your suggested colors based on what I see and what you tell me, based on whether or not you have mature skin or non-mature skin, whether or not you have dry skin or oily skin. And I send you back everything that you could possibly ever need or want, and then you decide what you want to grab. So the next part is going to be my lip and cheek colors. This is like cream blush, right? So we place it here. This color is called Madrid. You don't have to do this. You don't have to apply everything at once. You can go in and just do one color and blend, apply it with your brush. Everybody does this a little bit differently, okay? And then the same thing, you can use the same thing on your lips if you want, the same color. But then I'm gonna go around. Oh my gosh, I'm wiping contour everywhere. But that's okay, it's all gonna blend, I promise you. So now I'm gonna grab a brush. I'm gonna grab my 3D brush. When I color match you, I'm most likely going to suggest this brush to apply with, because you can apply your whole face with it. If you want to do a little bit of extra, you know that you're going to want extra brushes. I'm going to suggest that you get the detail brush, which is a contouring brush, and that you also get your blush and bronzer brush. But when you buy your blush and bronzer, say this like 10 times fast, right? When you buy your blush and bronzer brush, and you're gonna buy your bronzer, make sure you get it in the bundle, because it saves you $10. And who doesn't want to save money, right? So make sure you get them together. But everybody should have the blush and bronzer brush in their collection, because it's a really great brush to have. It's our largest brush, And if you're going to be applying bronzer at all, you need to have that brush in your life. So this is all I do. I just go back in and see what color I have here. I need a little bit more coverage right there. And this is what's so great. You can just go back in, add a little bit more if you need it, where you need it. It doesn't matter what color you go and blend first, because we're not applying too much makeup. So whatever we're blending with our brush is staying where we put it, and then we move on to the next color. And making sure that our contour is going up into our hairline. And that's what helps us make sure that it looks really natural. Let me get rid of that contour right there. Is because we're going up into our hairline. So it just looks like that's how our skin naturally looks. If you want a color match, you can go to the link in my bio. You can DM me. You can leave me a comment here right now if you want to, and I will just write your name down and I will reach out to you with my color match form. So right now what I'm doing is I am just using my brush and tapping into my compact as I go, because I have a lot of redness and I have melasma also, and I need a little bit of extra coverage. So I like to take my blush and my contour kind of up this way and sorry, and up over my temple right there. I'm gonna take my contour. I need a little more contour right in here underneath, but it all blends together. So don't worry about it. Don't be afraid of the colors. There are times when I color match people and they come back and they're like, Krista, I'm a little afraid of the colors. But nothing ever looks the same, right? So if you shop online for clothes and then you get the clothes, especially like Amazon, right? They're famous for this. The clothes never are very rarely the same exact color as they look online. So everything is a little more pigmented, right, on the website than it is in person. And when you apply it, because you're only going to apply a little bit, it's not going to be nearly as pigmented as it looks on the website. I'm gonna go back through and see if there are any other comments. Color match, hi. Say hi when you hop on. Just hang out with me. A bunch of girls hanging out. All right, I didn't miss any more comments. All right, so this color is Madrid, and I'm blending it like this, and then I'm blending my contour right in with it. You can see this right here. And then if you come down a little too far, so we need to make sure that we are keeping this right down here nice and bright. I'm gonna blend this contour down here. Hide my jowls, hide my double chin. If you come down too far with your contour, all you need to do is go back into your highlight color, right here, your bright color, and just sweep back over it and clean it up and blend. It's really easy. You can go up a little bit higher if you want to. Everybody applies their contour a little bit differently. Okay, so just like that, keeping it nice and bright in this area right here. And then our fourth color is going to be our illuminator. If you've never used illuminator, you should be using illuminator. It just gives you like this glowy, dewy, amazing color. Not even color, just glow, just iridescent like shine. It doesn't give you any coverage. It just gives you this glow that everybody needs in their life. I need to get rid of my contour finger. I keep applying it everywhere. All right, and I don't know what's going on here either. So this is from wearing a mask. So I'm just gonna spot treat a little and get rid of that darkness right there. And then I like to take my illuminator right here. So this illuminator is actually a solid perfume. It's called Rose Gold. We have Rose Gold Cream Illuminator, and then we have Rose Gold Cream Illuminator Solid Perfume in 5 different scents. This one is number 3. I love it. They're very subtle, like just a little bit of scent, but just enough to like make you feel feminine and pretty when you're wearing it. I like to place my illuminator right here, my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my bottom lip, like that. This is just creating dimension. So when we place our illuminator and our contour, our brightening color, all that stuff, it all creates highs and lows on our face, which makes our faces more interesting. It brings back dimension to our face as, you know, we kind of lose the high cheekbones and that kind of stuff as we get older. So that's what all this is doing, is it's adding all of that back in. I'm going to use my lip conditioner. I am a chapstick junkie, so I always have lip conditioner in my palette. This one is peppermint. We have a new one, which is vanilla. I haven't tried that one yet, but I love that a whole lot. See how pretty and how easy this is? And then I always grab my line brush and I do my brows. Oak eyeshadow. So if you're like a medium blonde like I am, and I like to keep my hair ashy, I'm not very warm or golden, this eyeshadow would totally work for you to do your brows. And I just go in and color them in like this. It has the spoolie on one end and you can brush them. I don't have a whole lot of hair, so that's why I like to use the powder, the eyeshadow, because it helps it look a little more natural than going in with like a pomade. I used to use a cream contour, but again, I felt like it just wasn't, it was very like drawn on looking. So I like to use the powder and just kind of coloring that in. And usually I take my time, and usually my brows take way longer than my face does because they just are annoying. If you've ever been microbladed, let me know in the comments. I want to know where my microbladed girls are. I like the Madrid, looks so nice. Thanks, Hannah. Madrid is really pretty, thank you. I agree. It's like the perfect kind of salmon pink, right? Like going into spring, it's a really great color. And again, you use it on your cheeks and your lips if you want to. I'm just filling in the rest of my brow. I know this is so boring, I'm so sorry, but I want to show you guys the versatility of all this stuff. So my brows are done. It's probably the quickest I've ever done them in my life. And then bronzer, cream bronzer. So cream bronzer isn't going to, again, give you any coverage, but it's going to give you the warm glow as if you've been out in the sun. So if you follow other Saint artists, some of them are in the Dominican Republic right now on one of our trips that they earned to, it's called Arte, and they had to, anybody can go on these trips, and they're once a year. You just have to hit the sales brackets for so many months in a row that they set. So that's where they are, and they are all getting sun-kissed and sunburnt and having drinks and at the pool and on the beach and going zip lining and all the most amazing dinners and things. And tonight is their last night there together, and they are doing their photo shoot that they do every trip on the beach. And I'm so green with envy. I want to be there so badly, and I'm hoping, praying, working my butt off to get there next year. But anyway, so the bronzer is gonna give me the glow. So I'm gonna close my eyes, pretend like I'm in the Dominican with them, and get my glow on. So contour and bronzer are two different things. Contour, that's the ashier color. That's what we're going to mimic our shadows with, right? All up around here, our nose. You can do under your lip a little bit with some contour like that. And we hit our jowls and our double chin with it. Bronzer is what gives you that sun-kissed summer glow. It goes above your eyes, and then you kind of come around like in this shape. So wherever you're naturally going to get sun-kissed when you go out in the sun, you can go across your nose if you want. You can do your whole face if you want, totally up to you. And then kind of peekaboo it, like out from under your jaw and your chin, like that. And if you have ever seen me live, if I bronze my neck, you can bet I'm gonna be bronzing, or I bronze my face, you can bet I'm gonna be bronzing my neck too, because I want everything to match. I do not want to look like, wow, she really did her face with makeup. I want to be like, wow, her skin is really all evened out and everything just matches. There's no stopping and starting points, because that's what good makeup is all about. Is it should all just blend together. We are not gonna have any more lines of makeup right here, stopping and starting. No more foundation stopping at our jawline. We're gonna bring our contour under. We're gonna bronze our necks. We're gonna do all these things that we were not taught to do. No more stopping and starting lines with our makeup. Those are my 6 creams that I use. These are my 5 powders that I use. So this is my setting powder. I just grab a little bit, and all I'm doing with this is hiding my wrinkles. You can place this on your T-zone or all over your face if you're oily. I am not, I am dry. And never will you ever catch me using a powder with dry skin, except for over top of my cream and because it's mattifying. So it's just hiding my wrinkles a little bit right under there. And the only thing I want to do right now is a little bit of brightening right up and down my nose between those contour lines, just to make sure that stays nice and bright right there. I don't know what is going on right there, why I'm so dark. I must have touched it with like a contour finger or something. We're gonna, maybe it's just a shadow. I don't even know. Driving me a little crazy, ladies. So have you ever been color matched? Would you like to be color matched? I'm telling you, this makeup is for anybody and everybody. So what it comes down to is your prep might look a little bit different depending on what type of skin you have. Everybody should probably be setting with their setting spray, especially if you wear a mask. Everybody should have one of these, especially if you have mature or maturing skin. You dampen it, you squeeze it out, and you press your whole face with it. I like to kill two birds with one stone. So what I do is I take my setting spray, I spray it all over my beauty blender, which basically gets it damp. There's butts all flying around here. I'm gonna press this all over my face. So what that does is it's setting my makeup because I'm putting the setting spray on, but it's also pressing. So it's going to pick up any little bit of extra makeup I have. I'm gonna stay away from my powder there. It's going to just kind of really make sure that there isn't any extra makeup sitting in my wrinkles or anywhere. You can spray your whole face with this. I mean, by all means, you should make yourself dripping with it if you like, but I don't like spraying myself in the face. I think it's a whole like sensory thing, I don't know, but I don't like doing that, and it's a pretty aggressive spray. I have like major fuzz or something in my falsies here, but that's it. Super duper fast. If you were on the beginning, you saw how red I was. You would like to be color matched. That's awesome, Donna. Let me write down your name. Would anyone else like to be color matched? All I'll do is I'll just send you a message, be like, hey, here's my color match form. It has some questions on there. You go and you answer them, and you attach your makeup-free selfie to it. And I'm just writing your name down here, Donna. And it sends it back to me, and then I figure out all of your suggested colors and I email them to you with a shopping link and a link to my beauty group to make sure you get in there, and then you do whatever you want with it. You purchase, you don't purchase, you can ask me some questions. I can suggest your foundation colors. Contour and highlight is what makes up our foundation. I'm going to suggest lip and cheek colors for you, a couple of them, because everybody likes choices, right? I'm going to suggest a couple of eyeshadows for you, probably my favorite neutrals. I'm going to suggest, if you want a setting powder, setting spray, always bronzer and the bronzer brush for everybody. I'm going to suggest SEINT cream for everybody because everybody should be moisturizing. If you tell me that you are interested in the whole skincare line, I will suggest that for you too. It's incredible. And just all the fun things, because we should really be treating ourselves and having fun. We should really all have a super simplified makeup routine, and we should all have cream makeup because it works so much better for our skin, especially as we get older. We need to make sure that we are totally treating our skin right and not wearing powder anymore. Powder just dries our skin out, girls. And then liquid has so much alcohol in it, it evaporates as it's on our skin, and it's going to evaporate the moisture. It's going to zap the moisture right out of us. I can tell you that I used to use liquid. I actually had one here somewhere, and like after a couple hours of wearing it, I would feel like I had to moisturize my skin, and so I would go back and lotion over top of my makeup, which is so silly. But that's what I felt. I could just feel it like drying on my skin. And I have very dry skin. I have a skin condition called ichthyosis. It's like dry, scaly skin. So bad in the winter. I never, ever, ever feel like that when I have this on. I use my SEINT skincare, I use my cream, I apply my makeup. I'm good to go for the entire day. I never feel dried out. If you are oily, all you have to do, get your setting spray, prime with it, and use your little bit of setting powder over top. You're gonna be good to go. If you're a nurse or someone who's wearing a mask all day, get your setting spray. Set your face, spray the inside of your mask, your makeup is going to stay. Another tip, don't use too much makeup. The more makeup we use, it shifts around on our face. If you get your makeup and you apply like I did with your fingers, it's going to apply just a little bit of makeup, and that's all we need. Your makeup is going to stay in place because that little bit of makeup is adhering to your skin, right? Anything extra is just layering on top, and those layers are what's going to move around. So if you tell me that your makeup is moving around, I'm gonna be like, you're probably wearing too much. If you tell me that it looks cakey, I'm gonna say you're probably wearing too much. You just need to put a little bit on, and that's why that finger paint method is really great when you're first starting out until you get the hang of it. It takes a little while to get the hang of it. It is something new, right? It's something new to all of us. So Donna, I'm going to send you my color match form. So you'll be 63 in a week and have never really learned to apply makeup correctly. I felt the same way at 40. I had never worn eyeshadow because I was so bad at it. What it turned out to be was I didn't have the right products, I didn't have the right tools, and I didn't know. I didn't know right placement. I also wasn't good at makeup. I had pretty much given up on makeup. I would just throw a little bit of bronzer on and some eyeshadow, always did my brows. And I had no idea about foundation, no idea about contouring or placement for cheek color. I think I was still putting my cheek color right here on my apples of my cheeks. So I totally understand, and I'm here to help. When you shop with a SEINT artist, you become our customer. We become your SEINT artist for life, forever customers. So wherever you shop from, you're still our customer. I'm always here to support you and help you. I'm always just a message away. And that's why it's really important to get into the beauty group too, because I'm in there every day and we're just a little community of girls, and I'm always sharing stuff, and there you can always get a hold of me. I have every tutorial and graphic and piece of information you could ever need. We can troubleshoot until you figure it out. We can FaceTime and do our makeup together. I am just here to help because I want you guys to feel and look like this. I want your skin to be flawless. I want you to feel really good in your makeup because we all should. I don't care if you're 102 years old. It's never too late to feel good in your skin, for real. And it's affordable and great ingredients. You're excited to learn. You're welcome. I'm so glad you guys are here hanging out with me. So I'm actually gonna hop over to TikTok. I'm gonna do a little video over there, and I will be in touch with you, Donna, and anybody else who needs help, reach out to me, let me know. I'm happy to help.